Okay, hello, welcome. Um, this is a tips and tricks guide for newer players because Destiny 2 can be not very new player friendly. And I was watching some people who I've been checking out their reactions, and I'm going to put out a shameless plug in just a second. Um, they have been reacting to most of the story and dialogue in the game for this, and then they got to the final shape, and I was super excited when they said that they would be playing the final shape. And then I went, oh no, they're going to create a character. They're going to be starting this stuff from as new lights, and they'll have to get through like the beginning stuff, and then they will jump into the final shape, which is challenging. It's already pretty challenging, but as I was watching their gameplay, they had questions about stuff and no one to really immediately get the answers from. I mean, the community online is pretty good, and there's a lot of Sherpas, which is a term that we use in the Destiny community, similar to what a Sherpa would be if you were climbing Mount Everest. It's someone that's there to help you. They will carry you through your objectives. And once again, guys, gonna put in the shameless plug. This is Bethany and Ken from Definitely. Bleh, wow, definitely not definitive. Can you tell that I do voiceover work for like part of my profession? Just blurbing it all up. Uh, but I realized that there are a lot of questions that I don't think about because I've been playing this since the beta back in like 2013 or 14 for Destiny 1. So it's been a long time. And I want to point out um this is the character that I more or less started off with. I started with a warlock. And then around the time of Beyond Light, I picked up a hunter. Um I I did play as a Titan, but I wasn't that big of a fan of it. I have not done Beyond Light with my Titan. I'm not really a Titan kind of person. I'm definitely more of a hunter main. Even though I was a warlock main for most of my run through all of Destiny 1, a large chunk of Destiny 2, and then when the darkness abilities like stasis started showing up, Hunter just had the best stasis build out of the three as far as how I liked it. So I started playing Hunter more with Beyond Light, and then getting used to the jump, I just could not go back. I mean, I still do, and I will say, when it comes to stasis, the Hunters is probably the flashiest. But as far as like builds for stasis, dude, Warlock, the Threadlings with Warlock were so much fun, and there was so much more versatility with it. But getting back to the main topic, there's a lot of questions that they had and other pieces of advice that I don't typically think about because I've been playing it for so long. So I wanted to do this as kind of a guide for, well, yes, the two of them. If by the way, if you guys happen to see this, hello. I'm sorry I'm not on camera, but it's really late at night and I don't feel like getting dressed to be on camera. I just really don't. And I'm sure you guys can absolutely understand. It's late. Um, everyone around me in my apartment is sleeping. Um, I'm gonna try not to be too loud. But yeah, I mean, I was getting ready for bed. I'm in my PJs. I don't feel like I don't feel like putting more layers on and becoming uncomfortable. So I'm gonna do that. So what's gonna happen here is I'm going to delete a character. I'm going to delete my Titan. And I'm going to start fresh as a new light so I can go through explaining some things. But yeah, guys, obviously feel free to reach out if you are a. Okay, we have terms for people like this. We have new lights, blueberries, and Kinderguardians. My favorite is Kinderguardians. So, for anyone who's jumping in new, there's a lot of us who are happy to have you here. Welcome. We're glad that you all are enjoying the story and that you really were happy to jump into this game and start playing it. Now, there is, of course, a difference between watching and playing. I think the story feels more impactful when you're playing. And that's just how it is for me, at least. Hopefully, it's for you, the same for you too, because you feel more invested. I think you feel more invested, honestly, coming from the perspective of someone who's played and has to grind and went through like the hassle of going through all of this. And please note, I'm sorry if I go a little too fast, but I've been doing this for a while. So there will be things that I do naturally that if you have a question about, please reach out to me and be like, how'd you do this? How'd you do that? I'm happy to answer these questions. I am streaming this up on my Twitch channel, but I'm not here to plug my Twitch. I'm just here to essentially stream this so I can export it to YouTube. So I'm hoping that if all goes well, you guys are seeing this on YouTube. So hi, YouTube people. That being said, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to delete my Titan. Now, okay. Man, they are making sure that you confirm your deletion, aren't they? They don't want you to delete it by accident, and I'm glad that they put that there. I'm super glad. All right, so I know how I'm going to be. I am going to start out as a hunter, even though I know they started as a warlock, and that's what they want to play as. And you know what? Absolutely fine. It does not matter at all how you want to start with. I actually want to try an exo. I don't want a big head feature. That's pretty cool. No. No. Oh, but my horn? My beautiful, beautiful horn? As you can see, there's lots of different things. I like that because it kind of looks like some cool eyebrows. And then we can look around, change the faces. Okay, that looks like some sort of techno sea creature, right? I'm not the only one that sees this and thinks, oh, that looks like somebody that you would expect to be like half fish, half robot. But yeah, just looking around, checking all the different ones. I like this one personally, and I don't think that we necessarily have to have a head feature. I just like that little one part there. That's pretty cool. Every time I see this, I think N7. Like, I think Mass Effect. But, okay. Oh, that's pretty neat. But, yeah, I really like that one. Okay. No? Okay. Let's do face. Oh, skin tone. That's a green. Oh, man. I was hoping for, like, a darker color. Like a much, much darker color. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that texture. Okay. White eyes? Maybe? Like green. You know what? I'm going to go with blue eyes because it's closer to my natural color. I like that. All right. No. I really liked this texture going on right here. Why is it that one has texture, has such a different texture while everything else looks matte and flat? That one's got kind of that. That's such a cool texture. Such cool texture. Okay. Maybe I will do the beautiful, beautiful horn. Nah. What's this? Oh. Pfft. My beautiful horn? My beautiful, beautiful horn? Okay. Yeah, go back to... Okay. You know what? Best if it's hidden. Nobody sees it. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. All right. Oh, cool. The lighting. Okay, the light's back there. Gotcha. You know what? I like if that's actually purple. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and get started. Starting at 1908. Wow. Let's see how quickly we can climb. But yeah, there's going to be some things that happen. I am going to skip through quite a bit of cutscene stuff because the gameplay is important. And if I sit too long on cutscenes, not only will this take longer, but also I'm going to start explaining stuff. And I shouldn't. I really love the story of Destiny. I am a writer. I do a lot of different things, but mostly right now, writing and directing are the two main things that I do. And so I'm really into this story. Like I think that what helps you become a better writer is reading a lot of stuff. Okay. And see, look at all the cutscenes there. Just from that alone. Okay. A strand of meditation. Oh boy. Okay, so
this
we're
place
awake.
is an old cosmodrome, a Russian spaceport.
Old Russia.
It's quarantined now, and quite dangerous.
I know some
but our
people
only
like
way forward is
they
through that wall.
don't start sprinting. I am so used to doing this, I just sprint outright. Again, press L3 to sprint, or the left
I need to get
thumbstick
you
push
back
it
to the
down.
city.
That's what
To do
L3 and
that, we'll
R3
need a
mean. When
ship.
you see L3 and R3,
First, I need to
it
find you a
means
weapon.
push the
Let's keep
joystick
moving.
down. L for left, R for right, blah blah blah. It's so funny. I have trouble when it comes to directions. If somebody tells me my left or right, I don't know the difference unless I look at my hands because I have a scar on my right hand from an accident when I was younger. Okay, you saw one of the fallen crawl up there, and not the Elixni. There's a difference. But here we go.
It's a risk, but I'll get us more light.
Yeah, thank you for the light. And you can see them moving around over there, and as soon as they turn on the lights.
Check. Frayed wires and rust. Check. When I flip this switch, expect trouble.
Really?
Not good. Not good.
All right.
Definitely not happy to see us.
The Kvastov. First gun of the
There's
game.
a rifle. Grab it.
All right. First thing to note, I know a lot of people that immediately start shooting like this. You do more damage if you zoom in. So there's a little tip right there. Also, don't get afraid to get in close. Oh. If you see the little circle over their head and you hit R3, that will be a finisher. If you're a hunter like me and you get a specific type of helmet, it's an exotic helmet. If you get, it's called the Assassin's Cowl. If you get it, wow, that was more of a jump scare than I was expecting. If you get the Assassin's Cowl, finishers will cause you to go invisible and regen a little bit of health. That's another thing, man. I know the void grenades are fun and everything for Hunter, or for the Warlock, but man, I love the little tracking buddies for the starting grenade for the Hunter. Alright. And like I said, you know, if you just... I know with an auto rifle, you're tempted to just fire all over the place like this and hold the trigger down. If you treat it burst... If you treat it like burst fire, where you're zooming down the sights and you tap, 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 you are more likely to hit. All right, so now we've got our first special ammo weapon, which is the shotgun here. And we'll get to heavy ammo in a bit. So your energy, right here, your energy and your primary does not run out of ammo. That happened midway through, and yeah, we'll get to you in a bit too. I don't even have time to start trying to explain artifacts at the moment. But it's really funny. Like, this is all brown. I'm used to it being white. But yeah, you'll get your power weapons later. Calm down, you. Stop blinking at me. Okay. So. Best thing to do, and yeah, you can hip fire. It's okay to have some hip fire going on. So you'll see now that I have this, you'll see yellow bricks. These little yellow bricks that they'll drop sometimes, and they'll drop more often if you kill them with the opposite weapon. So if I'm killing them with, oh, they want me to perform R1. So there we go. For the hunters, it's that knife and then throwing knife from distance. That's how they do that. Okay, so see that right there, that brick, and then you see the number 6 out of 16 that was there a second ago? That means I picked up ammo for my shotgun, so it's special ammo. That's what those bricks are for. And if you see purple ones, that's for power ammo. So that's what that is.
More falling. Hit him with everything you've got.
And now you just start using your abilities, you know? I like to save my super for the bigger boy. So. And the hunter gets this one off rip. Oh.
Your light is strong, Guardian.
You dang right it is. How dare you? Okay. So again, I'm used to running through this area from like Destiny 1 and like when they brought this back as New Lights in Destiny 2. So yeah, there's going to be some familiarity here.
A fallen raiding party.
And I don't think these are actual like legit. I don't know if these are players or just some bot players that they have in here. Because I don't think there's too many New Lights going on around here. I think they're doing this to make you feel like there are more Guardians around in the beginning than there initially are. Okay, calm down. Okay. You know what? There we go. And pop. Pop. And like that, we killed it.
You're doing great. Focus on the fall.
And so you definitely want to get those. Now, with the Fallen, it's headshots. Same with the Cabal and the Hive. But on the Vex, you got the little, we call it shooting them in the juice box. Oh, and there we go. See, we got the purple bricks there. Power ammo, because I just picked up.
They're from the last city. So, where are you?
Okay.
We can help.
Cass, Maeve, if you're hearing this, rendezvous
Okay.
with the following coordinates.
Something's interfering. I don't think he heard us, but I've got a lock on his location.
So you can hit fire, but you can also, so if you see here, I picked up 19 rounds. It'll show up next on the bottom by my ammo. And of course, you've got all the different collectible resources for each
Guardian, we have to
location.
go.
Okay, I'm going. All right, so one of the things that I'm going to do that is a bit of a cheat, new people are not going to be able to do this. I can because, well, I've been doing this for a while. Let's see if I can turn on dim. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Authorized Bungie.net. Steam. There we go. And then I'm signing in. Oh. I have to go to the email address. Man, I wish I had this prepared in advance. I know it's so crazy me just sitting here like staring at nothing, but I promise there is a reason for this. Promise you there is a reason. All right, so I got to go to, it's a different email account than my my primary email account, so I had to go to a slightly different one. And now, copy paste that, and we should be good. Yes. Yes. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So, yes, obviously I want to sign in. Thank you. All right. So, Destiny Item Manager, or DIM for short, is a thing that we use so that we don't have to go to specific locations to grab stuff from our vault. Now, I have weapons that I share between my characters. And some of those weapons are not things that I'm using with my main right now, but they're high level. So I'm going to swap over to them shortly. And I'm also going to do one other thing that's kind of cheap. But, you know, my character, my problem. All right, so first off, I'm going to, let's see, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? You know what? Because it's actually appropriate, let's go ahead and do that. And we'll switch over to the Kvastov. There we go. I don't want the grenade launcher. No, thank you. I will take Doom of Chelchis, though. And you know what? Why not? Let's see. Why not take... Okay, that's Eyes Unveiled. A linear fusion. Eee. Watchful Eye Machine Gun. Yeah, I'll take that one. So, just I am not gonna really cheat with any armor, except for like this one piece of armor. I will cheat with. It's the only one out of that whole group that I will cheat with. It will be the Assassin's Cowl. It's the one I was talking about just a little bit ago. All right, I'm going to get rid of this basic 19 stuff. And here's the other important stuff. As soon as you pick up new weapons, you want to go ahead and equip them. See how, like, once you get new weapons, new gear, whether it's obviously weapons or if it's going to be the armor and stuff, you want to equip them. And look at how quickly my power shot up there. So that's pretty good. Now, I think it's going to scale with us. Can I swap ghosts? I think I can. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can swap ghosts, because if so, no one's going to understand this if they're not playing the current season. But yeah, I'm going to get the Eris Morn Ghost Shell. There we go. If you're playing the current seasonal stuff, there's a reason for that. All right. Other than that, we're more or less good to go. Also, the ghost doesn't change anything. It doesn't affect anything other than, like, hey, there's some stuff going on here that is kind of, like, I can see treasure chests icons when I'm near a chest. Stuff like that. Also, this little indicator comes up when you press your button to pull out your ghost. Now, for specific reasons, I am playing on PC with a PS4 controller. And a big reason for that, or rather, I'm sorry, a PS5 controller. Now, a big reason for that is because the couple that I'm watching from Definitely Not Definitive, if you guys are watching, by the way, hi Bethany, hi Ken, you guys are really awesome. I love your content. Keep it up. You guys are just the best. And I'm sad to say I did not have my own Destiny-themed drink. That would have been cool, but it's late, and I didn't think of even trying to look it up to make it. But if you're watching this, have one on me. So a big reason why I'm using a PlayStation controller is because they're playing, I think, on PlayStation. And so the button inputs are the same. So you would hit the touchpad to bring up your ghost. You hold the touchpad. There's a lot of this stuff. Now, you can't do it right now, but you would hold the touchpad to do specific stuff as well. And to swap to your energy weapon, I can't believe that okay, to swap to your energy weapon or back to your primary, it's press triangle. For your power weapon, which is this little buddy right here, machine gun, that's hold the triangle button. So you'd be surprised how many button inputs require you to actually hold stuff. So we're going to go through here. We're going to skip this cutscene with Shaw Han. You just take two Fast and the Furious names and put them together and suddenly... Anyway. So yeah, he's going to have a bunch of stuff for us. But essentially, our main objective here is get a ship
There's
right?
a weapon in that locker. Probably an upgrade for you. Grab it
No,
and
it's
head to
not.
my location.
It is definitely not an upgrade for me. But here's the beautiful thing about when I get new armor, it's gonna drop at around what my gear power and bonus is. So, as you saw, that was a weapon that dropped at 1960. It would not have dropped that high unless I put these weapons and that on. Now I could have decked out my hunter with like fully upgraded stuff, but it wouldn't have been as much fun, and it defeats the purpose of doing like a tutorial type thing. All right, so this is actually the Kvostov. This is the original Kvostov, but it's something, that icon right there proves that it's part of the final shape. And this is something that you actually get from the final shape. It's something you can unlock by doing quests after the primary portions of the main campaign, not the final bit of the campaign. I don't want to go into any kind of spoiler, but essentially there was the main campaign that everybody could play in that 1 week time, and then the raid happened, and then once the raid was beaten, it unlocked the final mission. So it's pretty cool how they did that, and hats off to Bungie for that. But let's
I'll
continue
scan for
going
signals from
forward.
my jump ship.
Now,
I need you to be my eyes on the ground.
I did talk about this before. Okay, every character has a double jump, right? Well, hunters have a triple jump, but they can change back to a double jump. But the jump is always different. And for hunters, you want to kind of be at the height of your... So it's tap, tap. You know, if you're trying to do double jump, it's all about the timing with these. And then for warlocks, it would be plop, plop. Like that. It's really quick. Very staccato, if we want to think about it in terms of like rhythm and music and things like that.
You might be doing this the old-fashioned way.
Analyzing.
All right.
I've got a source for the interference.
So,
Let's check it out.
and you'll notice there's a lot more verticality in the terrain. Yeah, always pull up your ghost to find where you gotta go. A lot of us, especially the veterans and whatnot, we have
Get the fallen off.
a lot more verticality in how we tend to play. Yeah, I got back there, and also I will be way more aggressive. I know that the first instinct when you're playing is to want to stay away and shoot from distance. It's okay to get up close. Also, another point, if you're going to get up close, you don't need to zoom in anymore. If they're like 2 to 3 feet in front of you, get out of zoom. So, like right here, I would that's close enough zoom wise. I would not zoom in from there. I would shoot or punch. So that's just like these little things that like I take for granted because I've seen them. Oh, okay, so now we're doing dodge. Okay, now I'm gonna pull out. I love scout rifles, they're so nice. And Doom of Chelchis was a raid weapon that I love. I love that Kingsfall came back. Shout out to Kingsfall.
Signal restored.
Like, I know everybody really liked Rise of Iron and Wrath of the Machine, but my favorite has always been Kingsfall. I really love that.
I'll
Okay.
track Cass. You find Maeve. Sending coordinates now.
Okie dokie. And once again, if you don't know where to go, you can look around and see the little diamond there, or you can pull up your ghost, and that will show you. Now, they wanted me to throw grenades before, so now I'm throwing grenades. Just getting them out of the way. Okay. And we'll go over other things later, like more in-depth stuff. Again, you guys can ask questions for any Destiny Kinderguardians out there. Feel free to ask questions if there's anything that you feel like maybe I skipped or I missed, or there's something that was going on that I got sidetracked from because I very much suffer from ADHD. I mean, sometimes I suffer, sometimes I enjoy it, you know? It's all moment to moment. But anyway, yeah. There's a lot that I just kind of do naturally because I've played this for so long, and I don't want you to feel like I'm not trying to answer your questions because I skipped over something or I forgot something when I got on a tangent and was rambling along. I do want to do the best I can with a sort of tutorial here. And like I said, there's a lot of verticality that goes into playing nowadays because we don't go around objects, we jump over them. That's primarily how
Looks like the
things go
fallen
now.
want to keep us out.
Or keep something in. There's worse than dregs in old Russia.
Let's check out the
I
control.
forget
unit.
what this is. Oh, okay. He wants me to check that out. Okay.
This is locked down with adaptive encryption.
And there'll be a lot of
Limited
times
access
where
keys to
Ghost
bypass
has to hack into
fallen
something and
salvage
then you have to
perhaps.
defend him. Okay. Or go looking for stuff. Now, I did see earlier somebody saw Bethany and Ken, and it's not anything that they did necessarily wrong. They just don't know all the things because they haven't been sitting here playing, and cutscenes don't necessarily show them. The first thing that they jumped on was a fallen, not a skiff. Those are the ships that they fly, if I remember. But they have these little vehicles that the Fallen use, and they, with good intentions, mistakenly called it a sparrow. Guardians use sparrows, and could y'all give me some freaking
That's
armor,
one key.
please?
We need 2 more.
Okay. Forget what they're called. I'd have to walk up to them and pick one up. But the Guardians use sparrows, and the Fallen have something else. And sparrows don't have a firing button on them. You can't shoot with a sparrow. What is it called? Pikes! How did I forget pikes? Jeez. Man, my brain is just in places today, and none of them are fun. Alright, anyway. So this is a pike. It's a Fallen vehicle. And sparrows are way faster. Get over here, you little ball of not so fun. Trying to keep it PG as best I can. I'm not really all that great at it. I am a military veteran. I curse a lot. Not as bad as when I was in. A little fun side story. When I got out of the military, I did not realize how much I was cursing. I was home and, chilling with my parents and stuff, and my mom was horribly angry at me, and I couldn't figure out why, and she said, "Stop that cussing!" And I did not realize until that moment that I had been dropping the F-bomb every other breath.
That's all
So
the keys
there you
we
go.
need.
All
I
right.
should be able to break the encryption.
So, quick things like that, and also it's a big, I understand some people are going to have trouble with the control setup, or even crazier, if they've never played on mouse and keyboard before and they're trying to play on mouse and keyboard. Like, some people, if you didn't grow up playing games, especially games that, post Nintendo 64, if most of the games you played are, top-down or 2D side-scroller stuff, it's gonna be difficult for you to get around the 3D aspect of everything. And that's okay. I may be running through this stuff, but take it slow. The point is to feel comfortable. Again, Destiny is not a very forgiving game, but there is a bit of leeway, and if you play with other people, especially some patient people that understand, hey, you're new to this, you're still trying to figure everything out. It's okay if you're not going as fast as me. You should never, it's not a race. I'm just very much used to, well, I'm racing, but you don't have to, and you'd be very surprised to know that most of the time, you don't have to stick around for half of the stuff you think you have. There are plenty of times where you think, oh man, I have to kill everything. No, you don't. You really don't. Oh, pardon me. So we do this one with Maeve. I know they want me to use my super right now, but I don't want to. Oh. So, what I was talking about a second ago. Oh, darn it. These guns are too powerful, or these enemies are too weak.
Ave signal is just ahead.
Darn it. Okay. I was gonna...
No. There may still be light left in her ghost. Shaw, I'm sorry. We were too late.
I was too. Cass,
Alright.
I couldn't get to him in time.
There was a hive wizard.
A powerful one.
Yep.
We tried.
This isn't on you.
Okay,
did
that's
what
the
you could.
steps. Yeah, that's where...
We have the
And
remains
don't
of
be
her ghost.
too confused if you see, like, certain icons like this or that on there.
You should just
Okay.
head
Calm
to
down.
camp before that wizard comes back.
Complete the mission Schism. Find Shawhan in his camp. Okay, that was the mission I just completed. Cannot access at the moment. Oh, goodness. They want me to return to orbit? Can't I just... they won't let me fast travel. That's really annoying. Okay. Speak with Shawhan. Bam. What do we got here? Shawhan in his camp. Speak with Shawhan in the Cosmodrome. Okay, that's everything. So it's new light stuff. For better or worse, they're trying to get you used to your subclasses. Yes. I am aware. I am very aware of how... Okay, so this is a fast travel point. If you see something like this that's blinking at you, that it's trying to tell you, hey, this is where we want you to go. These things right here are all strikes. These are lost sectors that have, like, hidden loot in them. That is a dungeon. Dungeon content can be... it's usually post-game content. Unless it's part of the story, usually dungeons and raids are in-game content. E-N-D. Not in... Everything is in-game content. All right.
Even the light has limits.
Okay.
Sometimes you don't come back.
Why is it always weapons? Give me armor.
That hive you saw was a powerful
Give me fuel, give me
wizard
fire, give me that
invoked
which I desire.
Gotta hop to it.
Yep,
Lots
yep,
to
yep.
do.
Okay, so. Oh, also, you can swap over. Okay, I'm gonna let you in on a thing. Okay, so holding, if I go to this weapon right here and I hold R2, that lets me compare them. Now, I want to keep my Doom of Chelches. I like it more, so I'm going to hit triangle to inspect it. And I'm going to hold square to dismantle it. And what that's going to do is that's going to bring my my gun up to that level. So this is 210, this is 210. I'm just going to straight up dismantle that. Also, there are things that you can do. If you hit the down arrow button, you can, for instance, change what it looks like. So this is what it looks like on default, right? So if I come over here and I hit preview, I can see what it looks like there. Or maybe, oh God, I actually like that. So I'm going to hit X to keep it. I love Super Black. I don't know why. Don't ask me. Okay. There's a whole bunch of stuff regarding this weapon that you don't need to worry about.
Huh? Oh.
Memento required.
Report for me.
Okay. So, I could do this. Sync with Shaw's ship. Okay, join the front lines, explore the Cosmodrome. Can do all of that. So, defeat fallen and recover data scraps. That's neat. We're going to go do the other thing. Which is... Alright, so in Destiny 1 Original, this was where you would spawn in... You little... shish kebab. You're not supposed to dodge me when I throw my knives at you like that. Alright, so. I forget where specifically it is, but there's a place over here where they want me to meditate. Aha! It's right here. And you can go into the map and you can highlight those. So you just go into the map, highlight to an objective, because sometimes you'll have multiple objectives, like right here. And you hold the touchpad to pull up the map. So for Xbox, it would be select. If you're on mouse and keyboard, I'm sorry, I don't know what yours is. Basically, I go up to the one that says learning the light instead of skip new light, which I can do. I can just straight up skip new light. But I want to do this one mission because that was a mission that the two of them from... Okay, see, I have all the DLC, so it's like, hey, we want you to play Shadowkeep, Lightfall, Beyond Light, Witch Queen, Lightfall, and the Final Shape. Oh, also the 30th anniversary stuff, because I've been playing for so long, I have all that stuff unlocked. But most of the time, you guys won't see that if you're just starting off and you don't want to buy all of the campaigns and stuff. I totally understand. There's also a bundle, I think. I know there is a bundle on Steam. I don't know if there is on PlayStation and Xbox. I would assume that there is. But we're going to do the learning the light, even though I know how to do these things. It's much better to go through and kind of explain them, you know? Now we'll start the mission. Technically, this mission all takes place in your mind, which is kind of cool. But yeah. This is both technically happening and not happening. All right. So, you're going to head toward these bits of these little pools of light, and you're going to meditate. And that gives me solar aspect, gunpowder gamble. So what I'm going to do with aspects, because we're now learning about those. See, we got triple jump, marksman's dodge. I can change that up later. Swarm grenade, knife trick. As you get in there, you get more. All right, so we're going to add gunpowder gamble. What that just did, as you can see right here, it shows 2 fragment slots. Well, I just got 2 fragment slots. And what that's going to let me do is add fragments that I unlock later. All right. So I'm going to meditate again. All right. And now, toss grenades. And in this mission, you get pretty unlimited grenades. So it's okay to go ham. Like, all your stuff recharges. Heck of a lot of fast. I mean, yeah, it's technically easier for me to just do this, but I want to get the text off my screen, you know? And if my energy's regenning anyway, why not use it, you know? But if I'm trying to get through here quicker, yeah, I totally understand that. All right, this is going to look weird and scary when you first encounter it. Just know that as soon as you come down here, you don't have to worry about this too much. You just turn right and immediately start making your way downstairs. And then you meditate. I love my little ghost hanging out up there. I'll have to switch to a different one later because reasons. Story reasons, I'm going to have to. Now, the swinging light, the lanterns, all those things, you need to not get hit by those. I mean, yes, obviously, but you don't want to touch those. So it is... We're going to wait for you to... Okay. You do that. Cool. Alright, so now we go here. Cool. Come down. And again, L1 is your grenade, and R1 is your melee. And the way that it's set up down here, where you see in the bottom left screen, the easiest way to know which is which is their placement in the 3 squares right there. So the leftmost is going to be your grenade. So the left one is used. The middle, which would be the right, throwing knives. And then your furthest right would be the circle button. That's your dodge. Now, we're not actively in the area where we would have insta regen, so I am going to have to let that charge up. This is what it kind of gens up like normally. And then as we get down here, I have to pop it. And as soon as we get to the meditation point, yeah, those instantly refill. So, we got to get these 5 wells of light. Aw, who gave you permission to dodge? Okay, and don't worry about these eyes. They're mostly there for decoration. They're not going to hurt you or anything. They're kind of just there for the decor. All right. Now, when they do activate, they will spawn. Okay, I love how that just... And then, yeah, you can die here. This is me not trying to show off or anything. I'm just like, hey, so you know, this happens. Okay. Also, this isn't even my favorite super, the supers that can get unlocked from solar. I like the throwing knives the best. Okay, so, see how that melee attack killed something and then I went invisible? That's how Assassin's Cow works. Oh, even better, even better. Right after melee, I get health back and I go invisible. It's so cool. If only you would not die so quickly. I could show it again. That's gunpowder gamble at work. Sometimes you'll throw a special grenade. It's always good to pay attention to your aspects and your fragments and see what each one does, because the builds that you can make with this is where it gets complicated. The builds that you can make with this can be very complex and interesting, but also at the same time, they can make you so unbelievably broken. It's beautiful. And you see, look at that. And the knights didn't know where I was. Brawls do. Woohoo! Oh, what'd you think you were doing? What did you think you were doing? Oh, hey. Also, for enemies like this that explode, they will knock them away when you finish. So don't feel worried about trying to hit your finisher on something that explodes. It's okay to do that. There we go. Gunpowder gamble again. You don't have to shoot it to make it blow up. That's not a thing that you have to worry about doing. I do it because it makes it blow up faster. And again, that's a thing that you learn over time. But yeah, you can make grenades blow up quicker. Certain types of grenades, like trip mine grenades and things like... It's usually the hunter grenades that are the problem. That are the ones that do that. And see, as you're seeing, I'm... Okay, you little jerks. Okay, so I am trying my best to clear you out. Hey! Hey! You're being very rude! I was talking to Vegeta! 5 points in the game of life if you know where that's from. And don't just say Dragon Ball Z because you heard the word Vegeta. That doesn't count. And technically it's not straight up Dragon Ball Z. But yeah. You can tell us exactly where that's from. You're good in my little nerdy book. Also, if you see that text that says, hey, throw your grenade, use this ability, use that ability, it's because at that particular moment, you are capable of instant recharge. Now, the beautiful thing about the super is see how he ran away? If I'd been able to shoot him sooner, he would have blown up all his buddies. And that would have been so much better. Also, things like the scout rifle are good for like long distance sniping. So it's good to know what weapon does what. I like to use my heavy weapons like for alright, so you see how they're orange bars right here? That means they're kind of like mini boss, or they're at least higher level. Ooh. Got that good arc ability in there. I love it. Sometimes it can jolt them with arc, which means you'll see that like crackle of lightning go between them. Okay. Also, remember how I said this was all in your mind and it was a kind of a dream state? The reason for that, the reason you can tell that is because look at all the little light emissions that are all over the place on the sides of the screen and just sitting right here in the distance. That's how you know it's kind of like a dream. This is all happening in your head. Zombie, 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 What? It's in your head, in your head. All right. For Destiny veterans, this whole Cosmodrome area is very familiar to us. I love that. I love that. Yeah, the beautiful thing about the Kvastov as an exotic is ricochet rounds. Ricochet rounds are beautiful. You see how it's bouncing off of other things and hitting targets? That's your ricochet rounds. Beautiful. And it counts with missed shots too. And your ghost will pop out from time to time too. Okay, so my ghost is operating as a light, as a flashlight in the dark here. Otherwise, jeez, sorry, I hit my table. There we go. Oh, screw you, shish kebab. There we go. See, took all his buddies out with him. Okay, these guys are the ones you want to use supers on. And if I hadn't lost all my shots, sometimes you gotta shoot your shot, player. Okay, there we go. Let my aim be better. Alright, see at the top how my health came back from using that finisher? And there we go, took him out. Yes, finally! Okay, Ember of Combustion, got a solar fragment, that's beautiful. And boots! And they dropped it 2009, how about that? So now, look at that, 1975. That's why it's always good to equip new stuff until you start getting like good armor that you like. It's always good to start equipping the new stuff that you get. Once you get to like a certain power level where you're not going to be able to climb so easily, soft cap is what we call the first one. Typically, it's going to be a little bit tougher to get stuff to drop at a power level higher than that. You'll need to get like powerful rewards and things like that, which there's plenty of ways. We can go over that later if you have those questions. Then we have the hard cap. The hard cap is, it doesn't matter if you get powerful gear at all. It's either going to be at your current power level or lower. That's it. You'll need to start collecting pinnacle gear, because once you reach the hard cap, you've got one more cap above that, which is usually 10 power levels above, called the pinnacle cap. And that is the highest power level you can have in the game without your artifact giving you a boost in power bonus. So right now, I'm 975, but I'm really, that's what the gear score is. Your actual score for all your gear, your weapons, and your armor all put together, your power is 1967 right now. But with the +8 bonus, it's 1975. So there we go. I hope that helps explain some of the basics. But yeah, guys, feel free to ask me questions about stuff like this because honestly, I'm running through this at quite the clip. And if you have anything you want to know about the layout, control of how to do certain things, like how do you do this? How do you do that? Hey, what about this? What about that? Feel free to reach out and ask me. Absolutely. That's what this is here for. Now I'm going to do like the first 2 missions of the campaign for the final shape, which is just the best freaking campaign, by the way. All right, so it's nice to have. All right, so this is a beautiful thing that I want to add here. Okay, important information that you need to know. Now, not everybody's going to have this, and that's okay. You would upgrade your armor at some point. Now, I have a bunch of stuff unlocked that I can use here. Like, I'm going to put that on, and I don't like that color, so I'm going to change the color to that. Now, can I also change my color here? No. Not your starting stuff. You can do it with everything, most everything else, but you can't do it with that. You can't customize your starting gear, which I got to tell you, bites. But, you know. Okay, so these right here are patrol missions. If you get one that looks like that, that means it is a just go around and kill things, sometimes in a specific way. This would be pick stuff up. And of course, those icons are chests. And this icon is showing you a resource for that particular destination. You saw me picking up spend metal leaves before. So that is what the fallen chests look like. And if I was short on money, it would have given me glimmer. All right. So you can run through and do all of the missions there, or you can just simply pick up that ship, which actually is the first ship that we. Oh no, Nope. Okay, let's skip New Light. Yes. We're going to skip the whole New Light campaign. I don't need it. At least not right now. So I love that they're like, hey, we're letting you borrow this ship. And I'm like, okay, cool, thanks. So I'm going to go over to my collections, and I'm going to get a better ship. A better one? A better one. All right, so. Not flare. Equipment. There we go. I did get a bunch of cool things recently that I'm going to. Okay. So you saw the Death Star 2 shell. I'm using that on my other. I love it. It's so cute. And it makes the noises. Oh, hang on.
The last survivors of humanity's collapse.
There we go.
Call the city home.
I'm going to acquire my TIE Fighter. And it will be in all the cutscenes from now on moving forward. Cool.
To defend them. And to reclaim our lost worlds.
Okay, we're going to have to listen to that for a second because I want to... Okay, so back to equipment.
The last city.
No, I don't want you. I want...
Welcome home.
No, I don't want you either. I'm looking for a specific type. Oh, you know what? Yes, I want you. And where is the other one that I want? I want. No. Yes, the winning streak. I love those as sparrows. So. Oh, dude, wait a minute. One other thing of equipment. Episode heresy. Oh, good. Yeah, they gave me random repulsor lift jump speeder. Yeah. So I've been having fun with the speeder bike. Okay, so if I go down here, right now, you have surfboards. Okay, so if you have not been here, seen that, you can talk to Ikora and unlock the other supers. So here we go. Drowning in the Labyrinth. That is in the Shadow of the Mountain. Those are specifically... Okay, into the... okay, completed.
Very well.
And I get Graviton helmet. Okay, so they want me to do this for In the Shadow of the Mountain. Dark Tinctures. I gotta find some more of that. It's not... It's specifically stuff for quests that happen later. Okay, yeah, my Void is pretty good. Okay, I want all of my solar stuff. So, supers and abilities. I am unlocking you. Blade Barrage.
It's yours.
Way better. Okay. Blade Barrage is really good. I'm also going to unlock a lot of Arc. I personally enjoy... Okay, Acrobat's Dodge, Gambler's Dodge. Dodge, perform an acrobatically. You and nearby allies will become radiant. Recharges your melee.
It's yours.
Cool. Okay.
Loyalty to the Vanguard does not go unrewarded, Guardian.
And then we have different... Okay, weighted knife, which is cool. Proximity explosive knife, even better. Lightweight knife will actually bounce on things, and precision shots will make things radiant. Okay, I don't actually want high jump or strafe jump, so I'm going to leave those alone for now. It will bother me to be like, hey, you should get these. And I'm like, eh. Okay, trip mine grenade. Thermite grenade, which will actually create a thing. Incendiary. The grenades, I definitely want to make sure I get. Fusion. Healing grenade. Yes. Firebolt grenade. And then aspects and fragments, which is what I'm really here for. So knock them down, and on your mark. I just basically purchase those. And then here's the real meat of it.
Yes,
We're just going to go through, purchase all of this that we can. I'm going to do the same thing with Arc. I forget my setup for Arc. I'll have to check it out later. Of course, I'm not really using Arc the same way anymore. I really like the new stuff, Prismatic. I love using, once I've unlocked it to a certain amount, I love using, like, certain abilities together. I use primarily, okay, there we go. And now here we go with Arc. Abilities, super, okay, Gathering Storm.
It's yours.
Yep, and then the Arc Staff. Then we have Marksman's Dodge. Bam, okay.
To trust you. We expect you to do the same.
Disorienting Blow.
That's simple.
Combination Blow. Bam. Okay, Blink is a thing that can happen in... I'm not the biggest fan of Blink. It throws me off sometimes. Okay, got... I'm just going to go through and get all of these. If I can.
It's yours.
We'll go over a lot of this later. It's just... I'm just trying to get through it now so we can get started. Okay, Flow State,
Excuse me.
Tempest
My
Strike,
mind
and
was
Lethal Current is... Bada bing.
It's yours.
You want to get... Now, you do want to pay attention to what all of these do, because they can give you bonuses to certain things as well.
Then take
And we'll go over that shortly in a moment, too. So let me just pick all this stuff up.
May it serve you well, Guardian.
Now, if you're in a clan, there's something else you should know. The more your clan plays, the
Yes,
more
of course,
chances you
loyalty
will
to the
have to get
Vanguard
better
does
rewards
not
as
go
well.
unrewarded,
Okay.
Guardian.
So,
Be our eyes.
so what you want to do is you want to come over here and meditate. And once you do that, you're going to unlock all the things that you needed to unlock.
Anything you need?
Okay, so over here, I should have... Yeah, I've got all of that unlocked, and I still have quite a bit of money, actually. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and finish
Whatever you
unlocking
like, Guardian.
the golden gun. Just
May
it's a
it serve you
one-shot.
well,
Marksman is a one-shot golden gun, but God, it does massive damage in one bullet. Okay.
May it serve you well, Guardian.
These are only 3 apiece. I'll do that. And I need just this one, which is another 3.
Very well.
Okay. That's it. That's all of those.
Strike with precision, Hunter.
There we go. So as you meditate, you unlock more things. I'll get to Void eventually. Night Stalkers are fun. Don't get me wrong.
How can the Vanguard help?
I just have a lot more fun with the arc aspects of things, and I like the
serve
knife
you well.
barrage for Solar Hunter more than the other stuff. Okay, wait a second. Details. Did I miss a thing? No? Okay, I have all those. Okay. Maybe I just need to
Hunt well. You have
meditate
questions?
again? Okay. Cool. So now I can go into here, start playing around with things. So no, not golden gun. Okay, so gunslinger, I changed to that. Class ability recharges melee. Yes. Radiant's nice. I want to recharge my melee. I want to keep triple jump. I could do lightweight knife or I could do weighted knife, but I'm going to stick with knife trick. Swarm grenade is nice, but it's not quite what I need. Incendiary is good. Thermite's good. I don't want to do trip mine at the moment. Fusion, and of course, healing grenade is the one I definitely want right now. Gambler's dodge. So, okay. Knock him down. A scorched shell casing smelling of gunpowder somehow still warm to the touch. You flash brilliant in dark times. Your solar supers are enhanced. Deadshot Golden Gun has damage resistance. Marksman Golden Gun has increased duration, and Blade Barrage launches more projectiles, while Radiant Final Blows with your equipped throwing knife fully refund your melee energy. I love that. That's good stuff. But we're not here for that. We're here for checking out all the things. A leather holster, well worn. You were always quicker on the draw. On your mark. Precision Final Blows grant you you and nearby allies increased weapon handling and reload speed for a short duration. Stacks 3 times. So what this does is it unlocks all these different fragments. And you'll see this thing here. It says, resilience, this, that, and the other. Okay, that's cool. Here's what that means. Mobility, which is the primary stat for hunters, is based around your class ability and increases your movement speed and maximum jumping height. You want to boost that. And how you would go about doing that is by powering up your gear with energy and then putting specific mods on. So, in my case, I can't do anything with that. But once you start getting blues and purples, you can absolutely do that. Now, it's going to cost money for the first 5, and then it's going to cost you resources. But once you get a set of armor that you particularly like, well, most of it they're going to come with pre-rolled stats, just so you know. Okay? Now, if I find something with stats better than this, I'm going to either infuse it or I'm going to break it down, grab some of the resources I spent on this, and do that. All right, so what I want to do right here is I want to bump up the mobility a little bit. So get that. And then what do we got here? Recuperation. Replenishes health each time you pick up an orb of power. Yes, I want that. Let's see. Am I going to be a invigoration? Reduces melee cooldown each time you pick up an orb of power. Yes, I definitely want that. And then reduces grenade cooldown. Or I can stack my melee. But I'm going to go with grenade on this one. All right. And that's what I can do with my pants. And now you see my mobility's up to 50. And what that does is it increases the base speed. So now I'm at 5 out of 10, so 50 out of 100. Mobility tier 5, my base speed is increased by 20%. Tier 6 will increase me to 24. Yada yada yada, all the way up to all the way up to 100. Yes, it is possible to go beyond 100. The main ones, resilience is your primary one for Titan, but it's also very, very good for hunters because it increases the amount of damage you can take before dying and increases your shield capacity, reducing the damage taken from combatants. Reduces the amount of damage you take while when breaking out of stasis as well. Then we have... Oh, I'm sorry. Resilience. Yeah, that's primarily a Titan, but I would add that as like your second for most of your characters. Recovery is generally the primary stat you want for warlocks. Increases the speed at which you regain health. So, you know how I was double tapping B to dodge? Well, if you hold, I'm sorry, it's not B, it's circle. Pardon me. Double tapping circle. If you hold circle, or B on Xbox if you like, you will put down a rift. Now you have variations of rift. You have one rift which will grant you extra damage when you're standing in that rift and shooting things. Or you can drop down a healing rift and you will instantly begin regenerating your health and your shields by standing in that rift. And yes, you can still keep fighting with stuff there. Or, if you're surrounded and you drop a rift, you can possibly last longer, which is also very important. All right. Grenade. The higher it is, the lower your grenade cooldown. Same with intellect. This is in regards to your super. And then finally, strength is your melee stat. Now, I have a build that every time I dodge roll and punch something to death, I instantly regain my melee back, and my class ability comes back as well. So I don't put anything into strength, even though I have very high mobility, I have very high resilience, I have decent recovery, and grenade. So the two stats I'm going to be looking into at the moment are resilience and mobility. Now, typically, the gear, if I want to get something specifically, I can come over. You'll unlock these as time goes, and I know this is throwing a lot of information at you, so I'll try to go through it slowly, as carefully as I can. Right now, I have a energy mod which gives me increased. I get 10% XP gains all the time. This is the Wombo detector. Wombo combo. Anybody remember that? It detects resource caches or resources within a 50-meter range. And then, of course, here I could get extra glimmer to drop, or I could use any of these icons to farm for specific gear. What I'm looking for now, armor has a higher chance to drop with better stats in resilience. So if I get just base good resilience in my gear, then I can focus, instead of putting stuff in resilience, I can typically focus on mobility. Or vice versa. If I put stuff into mobility and I get good mobility stats, I'll punch stuff into resilience. All right. Oh, one other thing. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to break you down. I will break you down. And yes, if you're unfamiliar, this is the surfboard. The winning streak looks like this. If it loads. Load for me. I'm not a fan when you don't load.
Hey, Bird, be careful.
How dare you?
Sucked into a jet turbine. I'm gonna be so mad.
Of course you don't. And this is the speeder bike if it would ever load. Cool. It's the Star Wars speeder bike. That's essentially what it is. They're like, I want you to go through and talk to all the people, blah, 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 blah. But I don't want to do that. I want to get the heck out of here and immediately start. Oh, God, I've got so much stuff. Witch Queen, Lightfall, Final Shape. Yes. They want me to talk to him. Commander Zavala. Okay, so Keith David voices Commander Zavala only in the Final Shape DLC. Trials. Yep. Okay. Then we have Spark of Hope, Bazaar, Quid Pro Quo. That's the Drifter. You know what? I'm actually going to go up and talk to Hawthorne because I am in a clan, and it's very important to start your clan
And
stuff
what would you like to say?
once you're
so
in
you
one.
Guardians are all about symbols, right?
Yep. Okay, cool. So what's happening here? I get a piece of course, it's a weapon. At least it's one higher than what I need. Okay. Use my upgrade module. I did not upgrade this one, which is my B. Can you stop? Can you stop? Okay, overload machine guns, piercing sidearms, unstoppable glaive. Cool. There you go. Yes. Yes. Hold the line. Machine guns and glaives. Yes. This is the seasonal artifact. Phonetic flare. Oh,
We'd had
arc.
plans
Hell
in the
yeah.
city when I was a kid. I might
Dreadful
never have left.
finisher. Aligned harvest. Unraveling. Okay. Strand. Arc. Dreadful finisher. Cool. And no more. Awesome.
See you soon.
Okay, so lastly, I need to go in here and
Are
start
you
setting up
still with
fragments. I want to bump my resilience. Definitely. Okay, so you look here. Solar grenade final blows will cure you. Your class
Are
ability
you
rune
judging me
generates
for
faster
selling
when
out and moving
scorch.
back to the city?
You can take
You
negative
are judging
penalties
me.
too. So I've taken positive to those. I don't need my strength to go up at the moment. Discipline's nice, but it's not what I'm going for. Same with recovery. Not trying to take too many negative effects on that. Ah! I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so this one is strength. Would boost my strength. I'm looking for, ooh, good recovery. Okay, resilience and recovery. Now, I'm just looking at those specifically. I would honestly, I'm just doing this for the stats. You guys don't have to do it. You can do it however you want to do it. It is completely up to you how you want to go about doing this. So I'm just doing it on a stat based. I was really hoping to look for something in the terms of mobility, but I'm not getting a mobility bonus, and that's a little sad. I wanted something like that. Okay.
Man, it's just a family you choose to join.
Okay, radiation and restoration effects applied to you have increased duration. Feeding targets with a solar ignition grants grenade
Did the bird
energy.
distract you?
No.
He does that.
Okay. Sometimes the benefits for taking the negatives are actually pretty dope, but yeah. Solar weapon final blows grant your allies increased recovery for duration stacks 3 times. Do I not? Okay. You know what? I'm going to take the increased discipline. Why not? Or, hang on. You apply more scorch. Oh, Ember of Ashes. There we go. Cool. Okay. So, now you see my stats are quite a bit better.
We'd had
My lowest
plans in
thing
the
is
city when
melee
I was a
in the
kid.
30s.
I might never
but-
have left.
Yeah, see now I've got level 6 here. It's good stuff. Good stuff. The higher that goes, the better. And there are ways to increase things further as time goes on. But I'm not invested in that. I want to go to... Okay, so when I go here, I click over to destinations. L1 and R1 is how you traverse back and forth. Episode Heresy, the final shape, which is what I'm going for. And then they're showing me, hey, here's all this stuff that we just found for you. And if you have the season pass, there you go. Okay, so what else do I got here? Okay, it's just telling me that, and I'm like, leave me be. Let me go. Let me do me. Okay, so final shape. Okay, cool. So I've done all that stuff. We're now going to go into the final shape and just get to it. I am going to do... Oh, it didn't say whether it was going to do it on regular or legend. I want to do it on legend. The fun part about legend is it may seem difficult when you're doing it solo,
Long ago,
but the funny thing about running it solo is it's actually easier to run solo than it is to run with other people in your fire team. 2 people in the fire team is probably absolutely best, but however, the more people that get added to your fire team, the more difficult it becomes when you play on Become Legend. If you want to play on just the normal version, go for it. Absolutely go for it. I'm going to do it on this one because I hate myself. That's basic. And, well, I also get double rewards, and I'm looking forward to that. See? Look at my ship now. Yeah! I got Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. So happy. It's happening right now because there's a collab going on with Star Wars. So if you go to, like, the store, which you can access from the directory, and you look at... So, Warlocks can be the modeled after the Royal Guard. Hunters are Death Troopers, and, of course... Titans are Stormtroopers, which the intrinsic bonus is that you take a -2 aim when using that. I love that little joke they made. And since I have a bunch of bright dust, I'm going to go ahead and buy a couple of these. And I like getting the shaders when I can, but I don't have enough. Oh, here we go. Oh, man, I'm in basic-ass gear running through here. That's so funny. No, not my TIE Fighter. I just got that. Okay. Okay. So we are going to be moving through here, and I will be explaining some mechanics that are specific to this campaign, as well as some others.
We have no signal on either Vanguard leader. The Guardian's comm line is open but not
Yep,
responsive.
I hear you, Mara.
Mara, we're
Also,
here.
hats off
We
to the
crashed,
voiceover
but
cast on
we're
this.
here.
Holy cow, they
What
killed
is
it.
this place?
The Traveler contains many more multitudes than you or I could ever comprehend.
Alrighty.
You are yet in the threshold.
And this is my
Whatever
third
lies
time
between
playing this
you and the
campaign, so I am a
Traveler's
little bit
pale
used to it.
heart is a side
But
effect of
when
the
in doubt,
Witness's
look for the
paracausal
diamond.
revelations. I can
When
feel
in
its
doubt.
power stretching through the portal. I will try to buy us time. Go.
Taken.
So once again, from the
Witness must be
distance...
using them to search for us. That's a sphere of concentrated darkness. It's being detained in a resonant shell. Destroy it.
Oh, I'm so used to throwing attack grenades, I forgot that's a healing grenade. You know what? You're a big beach. You require a big weapon, since you have so much health. That's another thing. You see somebody that has like a gold icon over them?
The darkness unraveled and it's projecting something.
Okay, there's the Taken.
Possibilities. We have taken
Get used to them. They're going to be here for a minute.
Picking up something strange with them. A concentrated source of light.
Oh, okay, that's what was shooting me. I was like, what the frick? Okay, see how it has the blue shield around him? If I had an arc weapon right now, that would take his shield down way quicker. And once his shield came down, he'd take extra damage from it too. Don't let that orb hit you. I say that and then I instantly die. See, I'm so good at this game. Oh my god. You piece of crap. Just die already. Yeah, take that. The icon of light. And here's the beautiful part about this.
We're imbued with extra light now. Let's try activating that concentration of
Of course it was a helmet. Well, at least it was finally gear I could use.
It worked. The light
Are
is
you...
the imagined structure.
You jerks.
Them real.
I'm not paying enough attention to what's going on here. I'm dicking around and I gotta remember, oh yeah, I'm on Legend. I need to stop being such a dip and play seriously. Oh boy. Oh! I have a healing grenade! Duh! Why am I forgetting that? Stop shooting me! Dang! Just dang! Okay. I really do need to get clear out the jerks behind me because they are doing massive damage. Oh, screw you! I got 2 guys here, but they split up and make more guys, which is really effing annoying. Oh! Oh, you like to snipe, do you? Well, hey, me too. Oh, you jerk. You absolute jerk. Okay, you know what? Give me back my, I'm so used to having, like, much higher stats than this. Ugh. Okay, and pop. Seriously? Pop. Pop. Pop.
Scans are inconclusive. I'm getting
Are they?
conflicting
Are they
readings
really?
on age and material composition.
Alright, I need to lock in and not be an idiot. Okay, this is a Weaver. He will send out like a little rubber band of strand that will pull me in if...
I'm not sure what that creature is. It reads like a sign, but its genetics are scattered, changed.
Agents of the Black Fleet.
Ugh.
Bulk, even
I gotta
counts.
keep remembering that this is not... Okay, I'm not used to having healing grenades, so I'm gonna switch off of it. You know what? I'm gonna go back to Swarm Grenade. I really like that. And now my grenade ability needs to recharge further. And yes, even if they're dead, their ability doesn't go away, so you can still get pulled in. But you can get them to stop if you shoot them and do enough damage or hit them in the right spot. Okay, seriously. What are you doing? There we go. Excuse? Okay, see the little thing on his back? That's a little overshield thingy that he was using, and it popped off, and now it will give him a shield unless I blow it up. And now, well, wee-haw, wasn't that fun? I love when they do my job for me. They're so nice of you to fall off the edge just for me. Okay. So it always get in the habit of bobbing and weaving, because if you stand still, you're an easier target. See what I'm saying? They bobbed and weaved, and now they were a much harder target to hit. If you think the enemy is being difficult and harder to hit, well, imagine using their tactics against them. Didn't follow my own advice. Tried scoping on him while I was close up, which was not the right advice, or not the right call. Definitely wasn't the right advice. Okay, what am I am just losing my mind right now. Okay. Man, you'd think I hadn't played this before. Oh. As much as I'm... Really? Get out of here. Okay, when they do that, that bubble makes them immune. And when I do that, they can't see me because I'm John Cena. When you see something like that, you want to shoot the goblin because he's making them immortal. Or not immortal, just immune to everything. Okay, whenever you see these, you want to shoot them. They usually come in threes, so look around. Where's the third one? Right there. Bam. So yeah, always look around, and then it'll break, and you move forward. There's a lot of things that are done in threes in this game, so just keep that in mind. Okay. Place a rally banner here. You will immediately recover all ammo to full. You will get all your abilities back, and your super will instantly recharge, and it's for free. Now, that's because this is supposed to be a hard part right here coming up. Oh, I hate the little Vex bastards. No! That's what I get for trying to run in and not remembering, oh yeah, I don't have any respawns. Now, if you're playing with somebody else, you have a specific amount of times that you can respawn each other, and then it goes back to this. So see how my abilities are gone? Place this. Bam. Abilities back. Full ammo. Alright. Oh, pardon me. Yeesh. Ah! Come on, come on. Oh, that's why. You're a yellow bar. Well, screw you, sir. You, sir, suck. Oh! That could have been very, very bad. Oh! I didn't know there was a guy there. Okay. That was on me. I was not paying attention. There's another thing I should have covered, which is the motion tracker. When you're zoomed in like that, you can't use your motion tracker. Oh, that was so dumb of me. That was so freaking dumb of me. Such a rookie mistake. See, as a veteran, I still make dumb mistakes. There's a lot of people that are way, way better than me that are just shaking their heads at me because I did a dumb. And a pretty obvious dumb at that. Okay, there we go. Got rid of him. Okay, that went much, much better this time because of course it did. I am a genius. Excuse you. Give me my health back. All right. Now we take the light one. I probably should have kept on my arc run instead of my. Oh boy. Oh boy. No, that was on me. I didn't remember that my super needed to be. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna change up some stuff. Give me a second. Let's see. And bam. Coming back to arc. Yeah, marksman's dodge, triple jump, combination blow, arc bolt grenade. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to set up some stuff. I don't remember if it shows my setup or if it's just. How do I do this? How do I do this? Does it show? Okay, it might. Okay, it just shows those. That sucks. That sucks. It does not show my loadouts. Equipped. Oh, okay. So arc staff, marksman's dodge. Okay, the other. Okay, there we go. Much, much better. Damn it. I'm on prismatic. That's why I can't tell. Okay. Tempest strike. While sliding, activate your. Okay. Amount of practice. Damage and jolting. After dodging, your next melee attack has increased lunge. Yes. That's one of them. Wait, why do I not have that? Not yet unlocked. Shards of the Ankar. Press while airborne. Oh! Consume your class ability. No. Okay. Defeating a jolted target makes you amplified. Yes. Okay, then. I think this is while critically wounded, your melee and grenade energy regenerates more quickly. While sprinting, you have greatly increased resilience, recovery, mobility. I think it's Spark of Haste. While surrounded by combatants, you are more resistant to incoming damage. Yes. Bolt charge. Your arc grenades, jolt charges. After defeating a jolted target or defeating a target with bolt charge increases iconic trace. A bolt of pure arc energy that travels along the ground seeking towards its creator when picked up. Iconic trace grants ability energy. Okay, cool. Critically wounded. Blah, 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 blah. Your lingering arc grenades. Okay, your lingering arc grenades, lightning grenades, blah, blah, blah. Rapidly defeating targets while you are amplified creates an orb of power. And taking melee damage briefly increases your outgoing melee damage. That gives me resilience. Okay, what's this? Defeating a blinded target with precision damages creates a blinding explosion. Ew. Finishers make you amplified and grant you a stack of bolt charge. I don't remember which ones I had. Could have sworn this was one of them. While critically wounded, your melee and grenade. Okay, so yeah. And then defeating a jolted target. Yeah, bolt charge. Creates with bolt charge. Accumulated stacks of arc bolt charge. While you have bolt charge, sustained weapon damage generates stacks of bolt charge at maximum attacks. Any ability damage generates a powerful bolt of arc lightning at the target's location. Receiving a stack of bolt charge grants you melee energy. Jolted. The target is energized with destructive arc light. They take additional damage while jolted and chain lightning to nearby targets. That also stuns overloads. I don't remember if that's how it's supposed to be. I'm going to try. I'm going to try it this way because I don't remember how it went. I don't know if I have the correct fragments on. I think I have the correct aspects. I just don't think I have the correct fragments. We shall see. God dang it. Okay. I'm supposed to be going invis every time. What's happening? Okay. Let's see. Let me fix this real quick. Invis arc hunter build. I know it was something. Having a disco with Assassin's Cowl and Rat King and some blah blah blah. Invis arc melee build. That in arc hunter. Invis arc hunter melee build. See, I did it on my other and I have it saved. So I don't best solo arc hunter build. Blah 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 blah. I just want to know. Okay, so yeah, show me that. Blah blah blah. Okay, so abilities. There we go. Helmet, and then there are aspects as well that will help with this. Okay, so Dynamo. Okay, so got both of those good. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about arms and chest at the moment. Not you. Legs. Legs need to have... Okay. And then I can do... Yeah, orb. Okay, so... So the aspects... I have the aspects right. Okay. And this one's correct. This one's correct. This one is not correct. What is the one that it's supposed to be? Is it this one? Okay. Spark of discharge. And then it's supposed to be... surrounded by combatants, you are more resilient. Gotcha. Okay. And then for this one, the circle mirror. Your lingering arc grenades, lightning. Okay. Okay. And then I've got to get better gear at some point because right now my gear is atrocious. So we shall... I thought I would be getting through this way quicker, but you know, I had to screw around. Okay. Okay. There we go. Much more familiar. Okay, get my energy back. Okay, locking in, locking in. That's what I'm talking about. I'm at least able to turn invisible way more than I was before. 2. It's like that asshole owl with the Tootsie Pop. 3. 3. Alright, cool. Dude, that took way longer than it should have.
You have to keep moving. I have not been able to reach the Vanguard. Even my bond with my brother is faint.
We'll find the
She
others.
sounds desperate. Good
We
job
have
on the
to.
voiceover crew. Ah! That could have been bad. That could have been very bad. Okay. Woo! Got a bolt charge of 9, which is a lot of fun. And you just run past this because we cannot fight that. Not really.
Guardian, I don't think we can win this fight.
And that's when it's like, hey, jump up here. Ooh, God. I was not ready for that.
The witness is pushing back against me, trying to exert its will over everything.
Amplifying my speed like
I will
that
hold
without
the portal open as long
my
as I can.
readiness.
Of all things rests on you. Guardian, hurry.
Okay, captains will do that. There we go. Ah, dang it. Wait, I'm still in. Duh! I'm still in the frickin'. If it takes me all the way back, I'm gonna be sad. Okay. It did not take me all the way back. I thought I was out of that zone for some reason. I don't know why. I'm like, oh, I'm safe. I can respawn now. No, I can't. I'm an idiot. Okay, take it easy. Take it safe. God damn it. You stupid goblins. And vandals. Yeah, screw you, Mr. Knight. Nighty night. Knights. Okay, so start with the darkness. Throw a grenade. Don't be a jerk and shoot me from a distance like that. Screw you guys, you little yellow barred suckers. Alright, take out the guys that are making them immune. Get out of my freaking way! I'm trying to shoot the goblins. You guys can die later. Wait your turn. Okay. You guys suck. I know I could have used my super a while ago and chose not to because I'm an idiot, but, you know. Oh, thank God. Thank freaking God. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Immediately upgrade. Immediately upgrade stuff. Okay, so what I want is... Okay, so what do I got here? Oh, I definitely need to boost that back up. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so here we are, 50 mobility, which is way better. Okay, so they say that, and oh, I need to at least have this melee resistance. Yeah. Oh, I didn't masterwork it. Also, masterworking bumps everything up by at least 2. So you do want to masterwork these as soon as you have the materials and you are able. Okay, so it said void and... Okay, well, I mean, that's just preference. What I need next is the... Okay, so what I need here... These two. Okay, well, shoot. Alright. Harmonic siphoning is what they had here. So, there we go. Other than that, this is pretty much good to go. Now, the next thing I need is chest and arms. Arms are going to be very, very important because that's going to make or break a few things. Screw that thing. There's a little crazy eye over there. Get off of me, goblin. Cool. Vandal. How did that dude even live through that? Yeah, you can suck it. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so... 1... I need to come and get that glimmer, even though I normally don't. I need to this time. Okay. 1 above. Okay, and where is number 3? Good old number 3, right there. Darn it, man. I am just not taking things seriously enough on this.
When you
I'm
find my
starting
brother,
to.
Tell him the Allied Coalition will protect the city in the Vanguard's stead. Tell him that we will join you as soon as we are able. Tell him that
God, the quiver in her voice. Holy crap. Okay. Drop. Where's my chest? Oh, I don't get a chest because I've done this on this character. Oh, that sucks.
You cling so desperately to your pain, your failures. You have lost. Let go.
Oh, by the way, I think he's simultaneously talking to us and the Traveler. So that's something. Now, I am going to talk a little bit about my first moments experiencing this. Like, this was cool and all, but, like, this next area, when you get inside the Traveler properly, it's so good. So good. So good. All right, so we're going to skip the cutscene here. But yeah, just mind-blowingly good is how I felt about this.
Are we alive? Is this...
If you get confused and you need orientation, the little spot of darkness right there,
that vision?
that kind of looks like
I think we're inside the
a
Traveler.
cancerous spot on a heart, is the direction you want to go in. And I love this. This is such a cool touch. Like the little Traveler bird, falcon, like creating these quote-unquote teardrops that create paths for you to walk are so freaking cool. Like, once again, Bungie really just knocked it out of the park with this expansion. Absolutely did. There we go. And then we walk on these routes, and we make it through here. And now, we are now entering the Pale Heart. We have moved beyond the threshold. So, the crappy part is that I did all of this on Legend for no good reason. I should move to Brave. I was doing it because I wanted the bonus stuff. But I'm not going to get the bonus stuff now. Oh, by the way, I love how it's in a circle around you. And then you have kind of like what looks like a guardian made out of leaves pointing you in the direction you need to go. It's so cool. It's these little really awesome artistic touches that are done to it. Lost City Outskirts. And this is what the Traveler sees based on memories of different individuals inside of it.
This is it.
And look at that. That's freaking amazing. All right. And it's all vibrant and bright and lush because this is the furthest area from the witness. But it's pulling off of our memories,
Do you read us?
as well as any memories of
Nothing.
potentially others that might be here.
No. I can feel the light here. It's everywhere. Grass.
It's pretty. Dude,
Air.
this was so amazing.
It's
Just
not what I expected. The heart
looking
of
around.
Traveler
Look at
would be
that.
like.
Look at
It's
that. That's so... Like, I get that that's shaping that's being done by the witness, but that
so
looks so
familiar.
cool. And that freaking, like, the big path that we took to come in, so good. I will do more of these as time goes on. But yeah.
This is city architecture.
Oh, also, it's upside down city architecture. So if it looks a little wrong, that's why. We're hopping around on the ceiling. But even when everything's upside down... Ah! Well, there's the Grim.
Servants of the witness
First encounter with the
must be
Dread.
remnants from a conquered species.
We're still following OSHA compliance guidelines. The gun bat. Okay, pick those up. See, I got 119 rounds. requires an icon of darkness, you say? You stupid goblin. Oh, you don't want to get hit by those screams, though. They will suppress you, and they will disable your abilities, slow you down, take your shields down. It's some stuff.
I think I can channel
First
the power
time
coming out
touching
that wellspring of
prismatic.
Light and dark into you, Guardian. We just need to be closer.
Standing on it.
Your power tore right through their defenses.
Suck it! Where's my... Oh, I guess they took it away. Aha! Screw you, buddy boy.
I know this street. I know that shop.
Alright, now we move forward. Oh, that's right. Tormentor's up ahead. Ooh, I can't wait to see how that goes down. Okay, rally banner. Okay, so at the moment, bolt charge, not yet unlocked, currently applied. Okay, gathering storm, much better. Okay. So I have to unlock that. Gotcha. Did not realize I had to unlock the new one, but that's okay. I didn't really want the new one. I wanted the one where I throw the... I wanted the one where I throw the staff, not the using the staff like that. Unfortunately, by doing that, okay, good. This is actually better because now I'll get all my abilities back, which will make things oh so much easier. By changing, even if I'm changing like what is going on in a particular subclass, it takes my abilities away, which I don't want. we go. Oh, and you were blinded for a second. Oh, okay. You big baby. Oh, that's right, you're prismatic. I cannot damage you unless I too am prismatic. Yeah, this isn't properly prismatic yet, but soon. Okay, bop bop. Oh, you suck. Get out from behind your little shield, young man. Okay. Yeah, probably wasn't the best move for you guys to pull me closer. Ugh. Come on. I can't afford to waste all my heavy on you. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, I saw you. Oh, I know you're there. There we go. Yeah, I should have stayed with this. I forgot they have void shields. God damn it. Okay. Stupid little goblins. Ah! I don't want to keep using heavy ammo. But gosh darn it, I have to. Okay. I'll hold on to it for now. I wish that had been armor. I desperately need non-starter armor. Okay, and sorry if I got quiet. I was just really focused. Oh. Hello. Would you just stop doing that? Just die already. You big dumb goblins. Yeah, suck it. Eat it! Eat it! Eat it! Eat it! Eat it! Take this ball of life and eat it! Like, not life, light. Jeez, me. Alright. Anyway. So. At certain points, Legend should give you double rewards. If
This
you're
was
playing
the
on
old
Legend,
Vanguard
but I've already
command
beat
center.
this on Legend,
But
so I don't
things
get the double
changed.
rewards, which
Light
sucks.
and dark are welling up here.
Oh,
More than I've ever felt before.
we are back
Feels like
on D1
like you
tower
could reach
stuff.
out and pull all that power to you.
I
Control
can.
it. Could
Let's
you?
do it. Yes. We commune and do the thing. Come on. Oh, that's right. I did get new chest armor. Okay, I need to... Light and dark together, baby. Enter Prismatic. Welcome
The line between light and dark is... It's gone. It's gone. Guardian, you fused
Welcome
light
to
and dark
Prismatic.
into harmony. How?
Okay. And that's where we're at right now. What I would prefer to do, instead of Gambler's Dodge, Acrobat's Dodge, Marksman's Dodge, evasive maneuver with a steady dodging automatically reloads your weapon. Nearby. When avoiding enemy attacks, dodging near enemies fully recharges your melee ability. Okay. Yep, Gambler's Dodge. And then this would be Arc Bolt, which I really like. Dodging slows nearby targets. Defeating a target affected by elemental debuff gains invisibility. Long press when airborne. No. Okay. I don't need that. I don't need that. Okay. Hunter's starting build excels at using abilities to debuff. Cool. And now I'm going to go into my chest stuff. Let's fix you. Let's fix you. There we go. That way I at least look semi-ready to go. Cool. Alright, so now...
We can use this. We're stronger than we've ever been. We can use this. Let's go. The transponder
Alright, so
signal
we were
isn't far.
just inside the tower. There's where Eris used to be, more or less.
The
Well,
signal's
technically
coming
on the
from
other side of that.
here.
And there we go.
Wait. There's something. Guardian, watch out!
Nice, because it was amplified. Oh yeah, now we got the new grenades out. That's what I was waiting on. Solar and stasis grenade at the same time. That's what I'm talking about. And it sticks to them. Okay, here's the witness looking at us through all that glass. Let me take care of some of the ads first. These stupid weavers. Okay, yeah, you don't have to. Of course I ran out of ammo right then. Nope, not letting you touch me. How dare. Let me reload that and bam. Nope. Holy.
That was intense.
Yeah.
I think I...
Way harder on this difficulty. That's the traveler screaming.
The traveler... It's hurting. I can feel... I feel it's...
The E99, aka the eggshell.
Thanks. So, what's next? We're outmatched. We're alone, and... what is that noise?
It's coming from over there.
That's the Forsaken theme, by the way.
You gotta get better boots, Crow. I could hear you coming a mile away.
You just don't skip,
Now,
Cade.
He could sneak up on a fella. You're not Crow. Well, I'll be damned.
Cade. How long has it been?
A lifetime. The kid told me a few guns were on their way. Said the Vanguard would send their best. It's real good to see you two. I finally have someone to talk to about Crow's stupid haircut. Come on. I'm guessing you have questions. And I won't say I have answers. But let's talk.
That's awesome. Finally have somebody to talk to about Crow's stupid haircut.
I like Crow's haircut.
Alright, that's good. I love that. So... let's touch grass.
Well, where to even start? I died. You probably remember that. Not great. Partly my fault. Lesson learned. Let's not dwell.
Let's not dwell.
After
I freaking
that,
love Cade.
Nothing. But not a bad nothing. A peaceful nothing. I think I felt her there too. My ghost. Sundance. She was part of me. Or I was part of her.
Mm-hmm.
Like we were two cards shuffled back into our deck, whole again. And then there was pain.
Dio.
Separation, something pulling me out.
That was Riven, by the way.
Here in this
She
body,
made a second
alone, no ghost.
hidden wish.
No
It's
one used the
buried in some of the lore
And what could make
of
this
the
traumatic experience better than finding my
of the
killer
Last
for
Wish.
me? But we talked it out because we're adults. She seems nicer these days. Yeah, pretty low bar, I'll admit. Because we got bigger problems. Bigger, weirder problems. Crow said this was all inside the Traveler, but I already knew. It's in pain. Pain I can feel.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's
So can
up
our
in that
ghost.
monolith with their hand on a knife. Crow calls it the witness.
Whereas I just call it an a-hole.
What it's doing out here has a name too. The final shape.
All right.
The end of everything.
All right. So as a proper tutorial, I'm gonna do this on normal from here on out.
Might as well try to
If I'm not getting double the rewards, then what's the point? I've already beaten it as my hunter before, so yeah. But that's going to be all from me for tonight. Guys, if you have any questions, any Kinderguardians out there who are new to Destiny, just let me know.
Said it already?
This is our
It
ghost.
is good to see you. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
Mhm.
It's good to see you too, Cade. I never thought.
Hey, it's all right. I get it. This is a lot. And as much as we both want to catch up, we ain't got that kind of time yet. We got to get out there and find Crow. I was expecting him, not you, and that ain't a good sign.
Yeah, you're right. We can save the celebrations for later. Guardian, we should. Can we talk for a minute first? Just you and me?
I'll give you two some privacy. Last I heard from the kid, he was out on patrol, called in some sort of darkness anomaly. I'll scout ahead. Catch up with me when you're ready.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There we go. So this is the speaker's room, by the way. And our vendor this time is our ghost. Postbox. Oh, I missed some stuff? Neat. Oh, lost items, Prime Ingram. Yes, those are good. Those are very helpful. Okay, did we talk to our ghost?
So, Cade, I looked him over while you were talking. Scan says that's really him.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few readings I can't explain. He's made of light, like me, like the Traveler. Ghosts are guides, conduits for the light. Cade might not be able to wield his as a weapon, but if he's like me, maybe he can share the Traveler's light, like we do. I'm not sure. This is new. But look what else we've gained. I can feel it. The way the light flows through you. Freer. Harmonious with darkness. A full chromatic spectrum. I've only experienced something of this magnitude once before.
Oh,
When the
hey.
Traveler created ghosts to raise guardians. When I was born. We're going to need everyone to save it from the witness.
Cool, cool,
Cade's
cool.
got a lead on Crow and Glint. Let's
That's
start
what I'm
there.
talking about. Give me that, and give me that. Okay, stat increase. So what are we doing here? So we need... okay, so I got these two. Oh god, my mobility went up a lot. Okay, so for arms, I need the punch. You know what? It says all these other things, but I'm good with it the way it is right here. Okay. Yeah, that's way, way better. Look at that. Okay. And this goes up 2 on everything. So I got 12 mobility, 5 resilience. There we go. I realize I definitely do need my backup armor on everything. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on. Cool. And give me that stat increase. There we go. My resilience way, way better. Way, way better. My mobility is insanely good. So 12 to 25. Yeah, that's what it would usually look like when it drops like that. Okay. And now that I've done those proper upgrades, I will start getting ready for the next time around. We'll see you guys. Oh, let me go highlight. Okay, so I got this one. Go to the blues. There we go. Dramatic faint. Okay. So, thank you guys so much. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know. This is supposed to be a guide for new players, or Kinderguardians, as we call them. So I hope this has been helpful and a little informative. And once again, if there's anything you'd like to know, please just feel free to hit me up in the comments. I will be tagging Definitely Not Definitive in the title of this, just because it's kind of watching them made me realize I wanted to make something like this. So yeah, Bethany, Ken, really enjoying watching you guys play. The reason I'm stopping it here is because I'm pretty sure that I don't know if you went further than this. I haven't watched all the way through, but it looks like this might be where you guys stopped, and I don't want to go through any more spoiler stuff. So when you drop the next video, I'll make the next one. But yeah, you've rekindled my love for the final shape, or just my dire need to want to play the final shape again. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye bye for now.